When I was 12 years old, I watched my first NFL game fully. It was the Patriots vs. Saints, Week 6, 2013. And I saw an amazing game between the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots. A back-and-forth game between two future Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Drew Brees and Tom Brady. The game was a fun back-and-forth and ended in dramatic fashion, which spawned my love for the sport. Now here I am, 11 and a half years later, watching the same team go to the Super Bowl and have a chance to win 3 in a row, playing boring football in frustrating fashion. What happened to the game I love? Now before I start ranting, cause buddy, I will be ranting, I will be saying, I don't think the NFL is rigged, and I'll say the Chiefs are on the cusp of making history, which they have a good chance of doing, and if they do, it will cement Mahomes and Andy Reid in the legacy books forever. So congrats to Chiefs fans, because I know you guys dealt with mediocrity for 50 straight years, so congrats to you guys, because you deserve this, and congrats to the players and coaches for working their asses off. And now I'm going to say this, my love for this sport is fading. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. It's a tough time to be a diehard fan of the NFL. Being so invested in a league just to see the same outcome 3 years in a row. It's so mentally taxing. It makes me regret getting so invested in the first place sometimes. Now you gotta understand, if you're an NBA fan, this isn't new to you. You've seen the Warriors, Bulls, Lakers win multiple championships in the span of a few years. But there's a difference in the NFL. The NFL is so goddamn hard to win 2 in a row that winning 2 in a row in the NFL is the equivalent of winning 3 or 4 championships in the NBA. And if you win 3 Super Bowls in a row in the NFL, that is the equivalent of winning like 5 in the NBA, maybe even 6. It is that goddamn hard to do. The NFL has existed for over 100 years, and only once has a team won 3 championships in a row, and that was in 1930, when they were plumbers, and there was 11 teams in the league. It happened once! And if you only count the Super Bowl era, it's never even happened before. And now the Chiefs have a good shot of getting 3 in a row. You understand football is, it's not on majority of the year. It is on for a little over 5 months. So majority of the year, you're not getting football. Compared to hockey or basketball, that is on for almost 9 months of the year. Majority of the year, you have NBA on, or NHL. Football is just not on. There's more time of you not watching it than watching it because it's not on. Basically, majority of the year you get basketball, majority of the year you do not get football. So picture yourself as a diehard fan of the NFL, who majority of the year there is no football, and you wait for the sport. You think about this sport. You love this sport. And what you see is the same team win 3 years in a row. And 2 of those years they win, they don't even look like good of a team. Like, sure, they're a good team, but you watch them and you think, this team won 3 in a row. Barely squeaking out wins and underperforming, not even dominating. Yup, that's the reality of the NFL. I think a lot of people who think that people hate the Chiefs is because they hate greatness. They hate dynasties. They hate greatness. Ooh. Me personally, this is just me. Other people can feel differently. I don't care if the Chiefs are great. The Chiefs can win 10 Super Bowls and Mahomes can be granted as the greatest QB of all time. That's fine. I don't care about that one bit. I really don't care. He could be that. I don't care. The issue with me is, I don't want to see this every single year. If he wins like a Super Bowl here and there, like wins Super Bowl, doesn't win it for 2 years, and then wins one again, that's fine with me, man. I don't care. The issue I have is when every single year is the exact same thing. I just need a break from it sometimes because, my God, it's taking me out of the sport. And I want to say this. I don't think the NFL is rigged. I don't think Roger Goodell is pre-planning these games for the Chiefs to win. But I do agree with what Urinating Tree said once, and that is they're not rigging the games, they're manipulating the games, meaning any team can win any given Sunday. But if they see an opportunity to give an advantage to a certain team on questionable plays, they will do it and benefit that team. And my God, some of the calls to the Bills were horrendous. Josh Allen's sneak, which was said by Tony Romo, the Mahomes Glazer, and Jim Nantz, Gene Steratore, who's a former ref and analyst, thinking it was all a first down, and majority of the people watching the game thinking it was as well, which was a huge part of the game, and Worthy's catch, which a lot of people, including Jim Nantz, who's commentating the game, thinks it was an INT, or an incomplete pass. But no, Skinny Worthy apparently caught it. Now I'm gonna see Paul Bunyan doing a blatant taunting penalty right here, but we can't throw a flag because he's dating a harpy. And if you don't think they have a bias, take your eyes out of your socket, because the NFL clearly has a bias to the goddamn Chiefs, and if you think not, you're delusional. Delusional! Again, it's not rigged, but there's a bias there. But again, the Bills could have still won this game, as Dalton Kincaid dropped this easy pass to put them in good range for a touchdown. Again, it's not rigged, but they do favor their golden goose in the NFL. I believe that. You can believe whatever you want. And you know what's worse about this? Not only the Chiefs are back, but for the love that is all holy, the Eagles are back. A team that has just faced them 2 years ago. It's been the same thing! They couldn't at least give us the Lions or Commanders? No, it's the Eagles! And guess what, everyone? The Niners are gonna be healthy next year and have good draft picks. You wanna guess where they're gonna go next year? And who they're gonna face in the Super Bowl? I wanna reiterate. I'm not going to stop watching football. I will root for the Ravens and watch football to my last breath. But what I'm going to stop doing is getting so invested. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to become a casual fan. Yup, a filthy casual. And you could say Mahomes and the Chiefs and the Zebras converted me to a casual fan, and you'd be right, meaning I pay way less attention and care for the NFL. I only watch a few games during the year, maybe some playoffs, and maybe the Super Bowl. That's it. I'm going back to basics, because I don't want to invest in the sport for watching the same shit. I'm a big old Ravens fan, and I would love to see Lamar Jackson and the Ravens win. But if they don't, that's fine. Can I just see something different? Please. So everyone who watches my channel, thank you. I do appreciate it. I have 400 subs. It may not seem like a lot, but seriously, thank you for watching my videos. And whoever's watching this right now, thank you for watching it, and thank you for all subscribing. I appreciate it. But here's the thing, I'm not making weekly football vids next year during the season, because me, it felt like a waste of time, because how it turned out. I'll still make content about the NFL and probably post a predictions video for the season next year, but that's probably it for videos I'll make on the season. Man, that was a long rant. If you don't like this video, I don't blame you. I come in here complaining, sounding like a whack job. I don't blame you if you hate this video. But you know what? Since I'm here, I'll make a Super Bowl prediction, because why not? Now, for the Eagles to win, I will say for them to win, they need to pound the rock with Saquon and just do safe passes with Jalen Hurts, and they will be fine on offense. Now, the defensive side, this is what you're going to need to do. Take your weakest player, preferably a safety, and have him blitz Patrick Mahomes. And when he does that, you have and they put Carson Wentz in, and you should be good. But then again, Carson Wentz beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl would be pretty funny. Whatever. Anyways, that's not going to happen. Unless you're a Chiefs fan or Eagles fan, you don't give a shit about this game. That is why I'm picking the Chiefs to win, so they get 3 in a row. Goodbye, everyone.